By now, you've done something remarkable. In Module 4 and our live session together, you uncovered the values that quietly steer your life. You named them, felt them, maybe even seen how they show up in your choices. Now in Module 5, we're going to take the next vital step. We begin defining those values so they can become living, breathing guides in your daily world. You see, a value that isn't defined is like a compass without a needle. It might look useful, but it won't point you anywhere. Once you define your values, the direction becomes clear. You start feeling the magnetic pull between who you are and how you live. Think of this module as the moment when your internal compass clicks into alignment, when you can say, freedom means this to me, or integrity feels like that. Your language transforms vague ideas into real coordinates you can navigate by. And here's something fascinating. Until a value is expressed in your own words, it remains a shadow, a shape without detail. But the moment you give it language, it gains weight, emotion, direction. That's what Module 5 is all about, putting words to the rhythm that already beats inside of you. And as you listen now, you might be already wondering, what does clarity sound like for you? What does it feel like when your choices, emotions, and actions all point north together? You may not need to answer right away, because in this module, that understanding unfolds naturally, one definition at a time. We begin with section 1, the power of defining your core values. Here you'll discover how naming your values gives structure to your inner world. Language acts as a bridge between feeling and meaning. Until you cross that bridge, values stay vague and abstract. When you can name what freedom, love, or growth truly means for you, decision-making becomes easier and self-understanding becomes deeper. Then in section 2, refining the language of your values. We explore how words shape your world. You'll learn to write definitions that sound like you, not a textbook. We'll talk about emotional resonance, how you can feel the truth of a word vibrate through you when you've got it right. You'll also start noticing repeated words or hidden themes that reveal deeper values. Because sometimes when a word keeps showing up, freedom, connection, trust, it's not random, it's a signal. It's your compass needle trying to point north again. In section 3, activity 1, drafting and refining your core values. Definitions, you'll move from insight to action. This is where your values take on real form. You'll write, read, and feel your definitions until each one feels like a well-worn coat, where your values stop being nice ideas and start becoming reality instead. Section 4 is where definition meets life. You are asked to hold your values up to the mirror of experience. You'll examine where your actions and emotions align and where they don't. And finally, section 5, defining and describing your core values, where there is an evaluation. Here you'll review everything you've discovered, your language, your clarity, your emotional signals. You'll check how far you've come from those early words and refine your definitions one last time. This evaluation isn't about right or wrong answers. It's about alignment. It's about you recognizing what steady direction your life can now take when guided by clear, defined values. So we are almost there. And as we move through this module, stay curious, stay honest, listen to the emotional truth beneath the words you choose. Because by the time you finish module 5, you won't just have words on a page. You'll have a living compass you can trust. Every time you face a decision, a challenge, or a change, you'll be able to return to these definitions and know, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what guides me forward. And that clarity, that alignment is where authentic living actually begins. Now take a breath, get comfortable, and let's begin defining what truly matters to you.